Hi guys, welcome to Brand X Reviews. Quick one here where I'm just going to talk about the reshoots and just kind of elaborate on something regarding the Justice League movie. Now we know that Joss Whedon has come in recently to sort out some of the reshoots during the unfortunate departure of Zack Snyder. This is something I spoke about in a previous video, but Variety magazine have kind of elaborated on things a little bit because there was a little bit of concern that the reshoots are actually a bit more extensive than had been planned or that we thought were the case. And like I say, Variety have elaborated on this. So basically, to get into some detail here, reshoots, typically speaking, from what I understand, I don't work in the industry, but from what I understand, reshoots typically take a couple of weeks, maybe a few weeks. Costs an average about 8 million. That's an average. It can be more or less, but this is an average from what I understand. Now, in this case, Warner Brothers have actually spent 25 million. So that's about 3 times what you would generally expect from the average cost of reshoots. And instead of taking 2 or 3 weeks, they've actually already been 2 months doing this. So there's a number of reasons why that might be the case. Obviously, Joss Whedon's taken over from Zack Snyder, but is he putting forward some fundamental changes to the film? Who knows, really, at this point. Now, one thing that is also reported on by Variety is that this is also, because it's taken longer than was planned, it's having a knock-on effect with regards to scheduling conflicts. Now, from what I understand, Ben Affleck is fine, Gal Gadot is fine. Ezra Miller, on the other hand, who's playing the Flash, is having to kind of go backwards and forwards from shooting the Fantastic Beasts sequel that he's going to be in. So he's kind of having to do that, which I'm sure is a pain in the arse. But more significantly, more interesting, kind of amusing as well, Henry Cavill, who plays Superman, is having to go backwards and forwards because he's now filming Mission Impossible 6, which I was unaware of. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen number 4 or 5 yet. I need to catch up with that film series, really. But yeah, he's filming Mission Impossible 6. But the amusing part is, for that film, he's actually having to have a tash, as in a mustache. And the studio, I think it's Paramount, aren't letting him shave it off so he can go back and film Superman. So he's having to go back and do these reshoots with his tash as Superman. And from what I've read, they're maybe having to use like CGI to remove it. Unless he's going to go all Cesar Romero's Joker and wear makeup over the top of it, which I kind of doubt they're going to do that. At least not entirely anyway. So interesting updates anyway there. We'll keep an eye on it, and if there's anything else to be reported back, I will of course feed this back in a future video. So hope you found this interesting as I did, and in some places quite amusing as well. What the hell would Superman look like with a mustache? There's going to be some interesting behind the scenes, like set photographs of Henry Cavill in a Superman suit with a mustache. Hilarious. Anyway, I'll leave it there and say thank you very much for watching.